This isn't about defending a film, it's about defending intellectual honesty, and to end is Dhurandar, the revenge propaganda. Oh, why should Bollywood be denied the same? Are we allowing our history to be dictated by those who seek to divide? Dhurandar, the revenge just did something historic. The biggest opening day in Indian cinema history, a staggering of 241 crore, and immediately the battle lines were drawn. On one side, a celebration of national pride, a necessary pushback. On the other, nuclear level meltdowns. Accusations of hate speech, hysterical dishonesty, and outright weaponized propaganda. But here is the critical question we, the unmasked Indian, are asking. When did telling a story become a crime? Dhurandar is being branded as propaganda for depicting harsh realities, for daring to challenge comfortable narratives. Yet for years we have seen films that glorified terror, whitewashed invaders, and denigrated our own intelligence agencies. We are being told those were art. Are we truly dissecting cinema, or are we witnessing a calculated ideological war over who controls the narrative? Today we expose the shocking double standards behind the outrage and ask, is Dhurandar the revenge propaganda? Or is it simply showing a reality some refuses to see? Let's talk about the real Dhurandar. The revenge boldly claims demonetization was a strategic masterstroke that crippled terror funding and ended stone pelting in Kashmir. It links this directly to the death of a major financier, Javed Khanani. This is a powerful, concise narrative. It gives a definitive answer to a policy that impacted every middle-class Indian, a policy many still debate the real effects of. But the record? Take a look at this actual news reports from 2016. Javed Khanani dies after falling from building in Karachi. While Dhurandar implies a direct strategic link to demonetization, this real report shows the tragic, mysterious circumstances of his death. It forces us to ask, is this film presenting the definitive truth or a convenient truth? For years, that narrative was sidelined. The official data, the ground realities were drowned out by a different way. Critics of Dhurandar scream propaganda because it provides a perspective that challenges the established real, which I said earlier. Yet, when films like Raazi omitted crucial patriotic elements from the original story, when they glorified Pakistani flags while subtly deintegrating Indian intelligence, where was this outrage then? Where were the accusations of propaganda when films were portraying positive images of Pakistan while simultaneously showing negative portrayals of Hindus and our own named forces? This isn't about defending a film. It's about defending intellectual honesty and to end to the blatant hypocrisy. The critics of Dhurandar are quick to label it as BJP-backed project, pointing to the incarnation of Bhagavad Gita verses as glazing. Yet, when journalists and public figures, despite clear confessions like Atiq Ahmed's links to ISI and LET, accuse Dhurandar of propaganda for exposing real agents, we have to ask, what exactly is their definition of reality? Dhurandar is being attacked for showing the violence of real-life events. But let's look at the actual record, not just the real. Pakistani scholar Mufti Shamar shot dead. Pakistan. Jem's close-eyed Mufti Fayaz gunned down. Elite terrorist Abu Khatal killed by unidentified assailants. Top lecture terrorists behind 3 big attacks in India killed. And even this, Uzair Baloch arrested by Interpol. These are real newspaper cuttings, as you can see down, reporting the real events. Is it propaganda to show the truth even if it's uncomfortable, or is it only propaganda when it doesn't align with a pre-approved so-called secular narrative? The irony is glaring. Movies like Crime Against Humanity, which only compare Pakistan to India, are celebrated, but Dhurandar is called out for simply presenting a version of reality. This isn't just about a film. This is about a monumental cultural shift. This argument is being made openly. If Hollywood can leverage cinema as a soft power weapon, building American pride, why should Bollywood be denied the same? For too long, Indian cinema was used to push a very specific agenda, often one that undermined our own culture, history, and national spirit. Now, under a different political climate, films like Dhurandar, Kashmir Files, Kerala Story, Uri, and Tanhaj are gaining traction because they resonate with a yearning for a strong, proud Indian identity. This isn't just about BJP rule, it's about a reclaiming of narrative power. The work and impact of Dhurandar is that it forces us, the middle class citizen paying taxes, fighting for our families, to finally confront the question: are we allowing our history to be dictated by those who seek to divide, or are we demanding stories that reflect the truth, our struggles, and our strengths? Here, the Admas Dinton doesn't take sides on political affiliations. We stand for the unvarnished truth, for evidence driven stories that empower you and me to take up your own mind. Duranda, the revenge is a symptom of a larger ongoing battle for the narrative control. The film itself presents its version of that record. It forces us to ask what we have been missing, what we have been told to miss. The ultimate decision rests with you. We present the facts, the conclusion are now yours to draw.